Yeah, so I brushed the welding, that powder you see, I brushed that off camera. I think that's good. Now I think we're done. And now we just put the blade on there and the pins. There are supposed to be pins that go in here, but I think they're in the quad that's at our neighbor's place. They're in the Grizzly, and the Grizzly's not on the farm right now. It's at our neighbor's. And we didn't. What happened is, me and my uncle were there, and he's my uncle's friend, and he's been friends with him since he was like 15, and he used to come out here and used to work for this farm like 46 years ago, or around then anyway. And I kind of mentioned it, and he said bring it on over and I'll have a look at it. And we don't know if he's gonna charge us money yet, but it kind of seemed like he wasn't going to. Like he kind of just wants to help people out. He doesn't charge money for stuff. And like when we took that, we had a hay fork that goes on the front of the Kubota, and we took that to him. And he cut out a piece of metal and didn't charge anything for it. So it didn't take him that long anyway. Probably why. He's a really smart guy. I think he's one of the smartest mechanical people I know. And he's a logger. And now just put the front tires back on. If you're wondering, this one has the big one, half-inch or whatever that is, and the S on it. And the other thing like this is my uncle's. It doesn't have that. It has like the little hexagon thing that inside. So there's two of these, and this one is mine with the S. The other one's a bit smaller. That's my uncle's. It came with a pack that he bought. Okay, so I just mounted this switch here, so you can Do that. And yeah, this thing is not the best for a plow because the suspension, that bogs the suspension down quite a bit, and there's barely any clearance under there at all. See, look at that. That's a problem. Nearly touching the ground, but it's not like you're going in the bush with it, so I don't think it should be a problem for driving on flat ground. But yeah, this plow is pretty big for that quad. I've heard that quad has been used for plowing before, like the last owner, I think, used it for snow plowing. So nothing's hitting. It still steers all the way. So now we can. I was gonna put chains. On there, but well, I'm gonna see if we may not even need to put chains on, but I guess we'll see. And now we can go test it. Yeah, well, that thing does pretty good, even though it has kind of low clearance, but it works pretty well. In that low gear, this thing is like a tractor. It has a lot of torque. It also has an extra air fan for keeping the engine cool as well, which was added. It's not original because this is an air-cooled engine. But other than that, it's a pretty big blade for it, but it seems to work pretty well. And another thing I could do is put like a 4-inch extension on here. I dropped the phone and caught it. But other than that, this thing, it's like nearly touching the ground, but it seems to work anyway. Didn't get stuck or anything. For this amount of snow, maybe, and this is wet snow too. Deeper snow might be a different story, but yeah. Give Gemma a bone with some. This is a moose. My mom knows a meat cutter, and there was actually a bunch of meat that was from someone else shot a moose, and they didn't want like the ribs and stuff. It was good meat. It was edible for people, and so he just gave it to us. So we got a bunch of really good free meat, and so that's what Gemma's chewing on. She doesn't usually get stuff like that, but so I kind of put it up here on the washing machine so the dog wouldn't steal it from her. So now she's enjoying that. She doesn't usually get something so rich, but she's pretty happy. She likes it.